ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. We are playing as the dwarves against the gnomes, the fel orc, and the orc, and I'm going to repick because going up against the fel orcs and the orcs when there's two mechanical races, too much. So, here we are, we're going to be rolling our dice. That is 1. And that is Unyielding Zeal, reduces spell damage by 15%. And in addition, Zealot and Light Cavalry attacks burn 4, 8, 12, and 16 mana. Alright.
Upgrade finished.
So,
Hello again, Gramash.
So, I think, of course, we're going to be sending out good luck, have fun. And hello again, Gromosh, I believe, is Manaroth, which I think is the fel orc replacement for Xerox. I'm not entirely sure, but we will find out. So, we've got the gnomes over here. We have the fel orcs across the way. Do we have any major... Yes, we're going to definitely want to kind of like zero in on that as hard as we can. Tech Geek, Technomancer. Okay, so there's nothing in... We can kind of guess what the fel orc bonus is. Grunt, Shaman, Scout. Okay, so once again, nothing really indicating what these early bonuses are, which is just fine. You know, certainly something that we're going to want to keep an eye on and hopefully figure out as the game goes on. But as it stands, no luck. No luck for us. But luckily, this spell damage reduction is really going to be helpful against the both the fel orcs and the orcs when they get chain lightning. You know, cutting 15% off of chain lightning is, you know, not anything to like joke about. That's a significant amount of time saved. I mean, life saved. So, we're going here. Are there any upgrades going in just yet? It does not seem so. I'm tempted to really go hard after the gnomes, and I think that's what I will do because of the mine. Because being able to lock down that mine, or at the very least, kind of open this up in terms of damage, because we are doing quite well in the middle, so I don't really feel... nope, now we gotta go in the middle. Okay. Need to go tier 2 in the middle to kind of shut down the fel orcs. Yeah, and the orcs as well. So we are going to be going tier 2 in the middle, throwing our hat in that ring. Luckily, it looks like we're going to be getting a great spawn here. 5, 4, so we should meet them about here. 2, 1, 0. Exactly. Love that, love that, love that. We were able to chew just a little bit away at the Tinker Lab, so that's where some of his money went. That's good to know. And once again, for those of you who don't know, those are the bonuses of the Scarlet Crusade. You're just going to let them get a little bit closer before we throw anyone else out.
Ready for action.
There it is. Now we're going to be picking up Masonry, just to kind of get our economy rolling a little bit, and then probably just a couple unit upgrades here and there. Nothing too major, nothing too serious. Yeah, I think because we start with +2 armor, just really kind of doubling down on our armor advantage is going to really be helpful for us. So I'll be picking that up. So yeah, they've already gone 3 in 1, and it looks like they've upgraded 1 level of magic. Yep. So we are certainly going to want to make sure that we keep up with the fel orcs, because I think for the moment, especially with Manaroth kind of hanging out in the back lines, the fel orcs are a threat, and a pretty serious threat at that. So yeah, a lot of good fighting going on here. And once again, good and chaotic the way we like it. The only ones who haven't really kind of committed here are the gnomes, but still, once again, no upgrades. I'd be interested to see whether or not they are upgrading their economy. And also none. So I think I'm going to be pushing in on him and hopefully taking advantage of what could be a little bit of inattention here. Yeah, because we're pushing into the orcs relatively comfortably. 775, 787. Yeah, I really want to go tier 2 on this side. Now that we have tier 2 here, and we are going to be able to kind of like, at the very least, hold them back just a little bit. Alright, there it is. You got a good push going that way. Then I would like to get probably tier 2, just like level 1 armor. I mean damage at the very least, just something. Something to help us kind of counter just the devastation that the Fel Orcs are going to be able to cause here, because it could certainly get a little spicy for us. Código Fuente. Yeah, because it's this type of stuff that I'm kind of worried about here. Alright, but luckily the orcs are going to be hitting their back line. A lot of kind of misdirection here, which we love. Great, so we capture that neutral building. We will pick up a second level of steel blades. Our classic kind of 2-1 starter. And then I would love to get a little bit of information on what the orcs look like here. Alright, so 1 level of armor, of building armor. Guard tower, fortress still level 1, alright. And he has gone fortress level 2, understood. Alright. So he's not AFK, it looks like he's really just pushing for the tier 4 kind of endgame stuff. Alright, so he's coming into me as well. Still Tinker Lab level 1, so that gives us a solid little advantage. And they're still 0-1, and we are 2-1, so that also gives us an advantage.
I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it. Oh, interesting. Okay, going straight for into a hero against me. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm gonna be interested to see if this is unit hero items, because that would explain why he went so hard for the heroes. And we'll know, I think, when he hits level 3. Or he's just farming me. And, you know, both of which are equally legitimate strategies. So we've got that going. We're going to have to tier 1 this little area. Because he's built up relatively well. Can't quite hit them from here. Not that I really anticipated to be able to do so. Yeah, alright, so hero items. That's kind of what we thought. Gonna let them get closer.
Ready for action. Ready for action. I await your command.
And that should be able to hold the rest. Yep, they're gonna fall apart. Love to see that. Love to hear the cries of dying orcs. Indeed, because that's the Scarlet Crusade way, baby. Yeah, I think we need to kind of, like, hunker down here and prepare for Sicko to show up. So they're 1-1, and we're still 2-1. So once again, still not great in terms of unit upgrades, because he's already 5-3. So the Fel Orcs are going to be pushing us hard, but luckily the Orcs have gone tier 3 in the mid.
Research complete.
So that should provide us a little bit of a buffer. Good, we're we're dealing decent damage kind of across the board here. Alright, good, good, good. I would like to probably try and go for tier 2 here. Mostly because there's really nothing happening here in terms of what I immediately fear. It's not really snowballing and getting scary. So all of that's happening. Still no unit upgrades. I will be picking this up for 3, 2, 1. Yeah, because we have enough for 2 spawns to come in here. Because here they go. We still have full units. Sicko Thermoplug seems to be a little bit stuck in the back here. Probably bugging out just a smidge, yeah. Good, big push coming in that way. And we do finally have Citadel tier 2.
Upgrade finished.
Repulse aura up.
Ready for action.
And then just to kind of clear it up here. That way everything can focus on Sicko and we do not have to worry about it.
Let's get going.
Yeah, because Sicko Thermoplug, I mean, is going to be irritating because he's going to be killing a lot of my units. But once again, without any tier 2 units here, I'm not super concerned as to what their, like, potential damage dealing capability is. And here it is. Alright, so he was paying attention. Good, good, good. Yep, he was very intent on keeping me dead here. Still just a barracks level 2. Alright. I think we're definitely going to be picking up Banner Bearer, and we're going to be picking up some more steel armor. Yeah, and at this point we just kind of have to sit and ride this out here. Alright, so down he goes, down Sicko goes. And then with that, we'll probably want to... Chance to splash fire, 50 armor when at low HP. No, bonus damage and splash. That's crazy powerful. And now it's just really econ and unit upgrades here. Yeah, alright, so there's the Kodo Beast, so that's the tier 4 bonus. So we've been completely kicked out of the middle. Alright, so here comes the tier 3. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Level 3 bonus.
Research complete.
Let's get some more armor. He's finally decided to go tier 2 into me. Here comes our second wave. Is this going to be enough to chew through it? It looks like it is. Or maybe not. It'll be close. It'll certainly be close. We'll also be picking up light magic here, level 1, just to get that inner fire going. Unfortunately, our damage dealer over there is smacking that tower. Excellent, we have that. Unyielding Zealots would be nice. Scarlet Aegis is also fantastic. Righteous Sacrifice.
I'll take care of it.
I do honestly think, unironically, that Banner Bearer for the Scarlet Crusade is one of the most powerful bonuses, period. Like, I just think it's busted in the best possible way, but actually, truly busted. Alright, so Mage Scepter, that's solid for Kelsey Steel Spark. Don't know how we're slightly ahead, but hey, that's how it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hope we're still within range of the towers. Yes, barely, but we are. Okay. So what else do I... Oh, Purging Fire for sure. Let's hit that back line, though.
Ready for action. I await your command.
You can already get that going, because they're not going to die by the time the next wave is out, and by the time the next wave is out, we're in good shape. Yep, there it is. Great. So now, Unyielding Zeal for sure.
I await your command.
Alright, well here comes Kelsey Steel Spark, and that's his shtick, is that he's really just going to be throwing heroes at us all the time. But we're already starting to get kind of our AoEs going. Good, we've got Unyielding Zeal going. Alright, he has gone tier 3 into here, so I will have to respond with my own tier 3. Yeah, because we're going to start really pushing him out here. Kelsey is going to be irritating to deal with, but I also really don't think... Because the thing is with Kelsey, she pushes so hard, so fast, that we should be able to just, like, kind of wipe her out. We'll see, but, like, that's kind of my impression at the moment. I think what is currently more important is getting some help in mid here. Because that could be a serious problem down the line.
Upgrade finished.
Yeah, we've got a good push going that way. They're 3 and 2, so we are slightly ahead of them in terms of quality. Six and 3, and then 1 and 3. Okay. For 3, 2, 1, 0. Hopefully this is a good spawn for us. It's not great. It's not a great spawn at all. It's actually pretty bad. Yeah, so that was not good.
Ready for action. I await your command.
The flow is adjusted.
I'm on the job. I'm on the job.
Alright, good. They're all starting to spread around. Love to see that. Gonna start repairing that now. Ow, Kelsey. Please don't do that again. Great, and we're starting to really kind of keep the orcs on the back foot here, which is excellent news for us.
I'll take care of it.
We're going to be getting Banner Bearer because, once again, the Righteous Sacrifice is really, really important. It could really switch up the game for us here in a pretty impactful way. We are going to be picking up Masonry and then going into Steel Blades and more unit upgrades. Just make my guys better soldiers, please. Yeah, and this is going to be a nice, unpleasant push for them to deal with.
This battle is over.
Alright, so everything seems to be going off pretty well here. This was a relatively good spawn for us. Not ideal, but we were able to retake the gold mine, so that's nice. Is there going to be another hero landing? There should. You really should. Otherwise, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Yeah, because even just this whole back line here is just really, really chewing through his barracks, and that might actually be enough to kill him off here. I think it is. Yep, bye-bye. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, I spoke too soon. 14. Ah, there it is. I was about to say 14 HP, man. Come on. Come on, 14 HP. Alright, so that's a nightmare down there. Gonna be picking that up. Picking that up. And then, frankly, probably just dumping a whole bunch of money into the masonry. That way we're not caught off guard, or with our pants down, or with any, you know, anything unpleasant like that. But also, I want to make sure that we're able to push these guys back. Okay, great. So that's that level of steel blades.
Let's get going. Look, I don't have time for this nonsense.
Send Bridget Abendis down there to hopefully help take out Gelbin Mechatork. Okay, great. Kelsey Steel Sparks coming in. That's an easy hero kill for us. Hopefully we'll be able to wipe out Gelbin here. It looks like we're doing a pretty good job at that. I would like some more steel armor, please. Yep, great. And then we're going to be able to start hitting Gore Grimwolf here. And if we're lucky, we might be able to also kill Thrall if we're able to wipe this section out rapidly. Though, considering how well equipped and armed the Fel Orcs are, I find that relatively doubtful. Alright, good, good, good. I could go for more swooping attack. I think Holy Light might be a nice bonus. Or do I just want to sit? No, no, no. Let's keep getting the steel armor. Let's just make our soldiers better. Oh my god, I think we are going to be able to focus down Gore here. And that would be awfully swell. And I would love just the sheer amount of AoE going in there. We love that very much. I think actually that's going to lead us to get some more incinerating arrows. I don't want to send a hero down this way because I feel honestly as though it would be kind of a waste. I would, however, like to go tier 3 on that end. Because luckily we are outclassing the orcs fairly brutally.
Upgrade finished.
And we got an amazing spawn here. Being all focus on dear sweet Kelsey Steel Spark. Then she's not gonna last super long for sure. And we are dominating the middle now. We love to see this. It's gonna be a pretty big push there coming in, but we should be all right. 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, we're fine. 750 for swooping attack. I think the endurance aura, the attack rate could be fantastic. Because what does this give us? 1 level of unyielding zeal. That's not bad. Okay. But that, because like once again, The Scarlet Aegis, Righteous Sacrifice, and Endurance Aura? I mean, those are stupidly powerful weapons. I mean, spells. Abilities. Whatever you want to call them. They're just stupid powerful. Stupid powerful, in my opinion. Like almost upsetting. I will be picking up Deadly Shot, because this is going to take us a little longer to get here. Maybe we can send out this Scarlet Commander or something. But as long as Sally Whitemane is relatively protected, I think Gore Grimwolf is going to kind of upset the vibe here. I mean, the good news is we will be able to get a hero, but who do I want to send? Divine Shield, I would say. Renault Mograine.
Easy, ready for action.
We have full mana. Let's just try and calm down his back line just a smidge there. Good, good, good stuff. Yeah, and we're chewing through them quite nicely. And I think now I'd be comfortable. Oh yeah, so he's gone for the Kodo Beast. That's alright. So that's tier 4. We're going to be hopping up to tier 4 here as well. Just cannot let them get ahead of us. Because, like, I'm okay with this in the middle because of just how messy it is. And major, major congrats to PRM for sticking in with it because, I mean, losing your top barracks that early is a real blow to the morale, but he's sticking through. He or she, they're sticking through. And so far, I'm going to be pushing into Código Fuente here. And here it is. Yeah, we have kind of lost our momentum here, and that's all right. That's all right. It's certainly a little bit tragic, but it's certainly not the end-all be-all of this existence. So I want to get tier 3 Citadel up. That way we do have Ember if needed. There it is. Then what else can we start picking up? I do want to probably increase more of that. We finally just got Endurance Aura. Incredible. I don't think, unfortunately, it's going to apply to the guys who have already spawned, but the next wave at least. This probably will recommend, I would recommend tier 2, but we'll see what his move is. That was a tier 1. Oh, buddy, we are all over that barracks. That barracks took some significant owies.
I'll take care of it.
Light magic? Absolutely. Now, this is going to be interesting to see kind of how this all plays out. Yeah, because unfortunately, Renault just got pulled in way too quickly. Very, very good aggro management on his part. Very, very good. He has gone tier 4 into me on that side. Oh, he has lost his bottom barracks. So now we are going to have to be a little bit careful here. luckily, it looks like we are going to be picking up more Grimwolf. Oh, damn, and I didn't check if that was tier 3, because if that wasn't tier 3, then I would absolutely send Gush down. I mean, Ember. Definitely not Gush. Because that's why I'm holding on, is because I just want to be able to throw a lot at him. Oh, plus his middle barracks as well. I mean, that's tough. Jabethos, Gromosh, yeah. Good news is, they should all die by the time that I show up. No, I think we're just gonna send the High General out. Yeah, yikes. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Without delay.
Ready for action.
This looks like a good place. It wasn't great, but it was good enough. What is happening here, guys? Good lord, is this messy. Alright, so, more masonry. Well, there's Manaroth. So that's what we were worried about, but luckily Gore Grimwolf should be going down, right? Alright. Maybe not to us, but he went down. Oh, but Brigida Bendis just got absolutely wiped out. I mean, good lord. It's like she barely didn't even... It's like she barely existed.
An allied champion has fallen.
But the good news is, it looks like we were able to really stifle that initial push and burn here.
Sacred Grove is being desecrated.
It's an unfortunate time for all of my guys to show up, but hey, you know. Okay, so I don't want to send Ember out. So what we're going to be doing is just, once again, floating around this 2700. Okay, there it is. There it is. Alright. That calmed it all down. Now we're gonna have to deal with Manaroth relatively soon. But that is tier 4. Then we can get Gush, Ember ready to go. Yeah, because they're collapsing it hard. Alright.
Ready for action.
That should wipe out most of them. Good, good, good. Now it's Ember v Manaroth. I'm alright with that. And luckily, it looks like the orcs are kind of providing a stopgap here. Yeah, and Manaroth is just taking a ton more damage than we are. So that's really, really good news for us. Yeah, the Infernal drop is fine. Not the end of the world. Love that sacrifice. I think that's what that is. Inner fire, all the good stuff. We love the buffs. We love the amount of buffs we get. Is this tier 3 or tier 4? Definitely tier 3. We'll have to see about tier 4, but, you know, whatever. Okay.
Research complete. For the Mok'Mathal!
Let's just get all the armor we can get going here. Yeah, because we're just chewing through his lines here. We love this. Good, 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 good. Because now we res. Awesome. Let's get swooping attack here. Whole healing light we should get. I mean, just because it is important.
Upgrade finished.
Sally Whitemane casually attacking the building while we're able to hopefully build up a little bit more of a push here. She is level 20. I mean, that's not a weak and meek Sally Whitemane. More armor. If we could just make our guys truly miserable to kill, I'd be very happy. Yeah, and Ember is getting a ton of good at EXP. Unfortunately, I think after Sally Whitemane goes down, we may have a harder time holding the line here. Well, not even holding the line, just the oppressive nature of our behavior here. Yeah, so now that Sally's down, we'll see, because my guys aren't dying very quickly, but unfortunately neither are his. We do have res, which really helps. I think I'd rather send Sally Whitemane out this way. Just to give her a real ability to grow her, like, push here. Okay, and Ember's down. But luckily it's just 2 heroes here. So it's nothing too drastic in terms of killing ability. Oh my god, did we actually kill Rexar? We did kill Rexar. That's massive. Like, that's huge. Alright, so we're researching that. That's excellent. Incinerating arrows I would like to get. Undying Zeal, actually. Unyielding Zeal. #1 priority. And it looks like we will be killing Gromosh. Oh no, that Infernal's ruining all our fun, damn it! I hate it. I hate it very much. Steel blades. Let's just make sure we're still repairing. You know, we're doing all of our due diligence. Is kind of just like what we have to ensure. So this would be a Bendis, would be coming out this way, but it looks like it would just be Gorgrim Wolf, which is more manageable. Alright, that's looking to be quite a nice push going in. And it looks like they've just been able to get us just a little bit quicker. That's fine. More steel armor. We've got that going. Yeah, because now they're kind of perma-stuck between these two areas. Ooh, Korgal. This might be our chance then. Because he just sent out a significant amount of resources over against Korgal. I'm gonna save up and then send Ember down this way. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, that push is coming in. Irritating for sure, but like, I'm not super concerned. Good, good, good. So they're still pushing. Alright, but good. That's going well. Good nuke. And perfect. Korgal is going to be pushing away. Yeah, alright. So this is just going to be kind of a wild endgame. Because a lot of these bonuses, apart from mine, are all endgame focused. So for a lot of people, this is what they've been playing for. Gore Grimwolf is going down very quickly, which we'd love to see. Unfortunately, Sally Whitemane is completely down. That's not tier 4 yet either. It's little things like that is what I mean by due diligence that I'm just not following through on, at least not well enough. Alright, but luckily there's a good push going this way. A solid push going up that way. I'd like to get steel blades soon. Alright, this could be a very interesting push here. Because we also have our push going in that way as well. We've got that push going in. Okay, I don't know if that's where Manaroth meant to go, but he might very well have. It looks like we might have this barracks, though. We'll see what happens, but let's keep the upgrades coming.
Research complete.
Yeah, because poor Samuro's level 3. Yeah, Bridget of Bendis just got raffle stomped by this horrifying push in mid. This is going to be a problem. We can send Bridget of Bendis against that. I was really hoping we'd be able to break through a little more definitively here. But there's Korgal. I think we gambled and lost here, gentlemen. Okay. This is not going to be easy. We have to let them get in closer. No, we can't afford it. Gotta kill them. Luckily, we were able to kill some of them. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we'll be able to hold them off on that end. Just gotta get rid of as many units as possible that they have there.
sacred
We
grove
have a
is
very
being
limited
desecrated.
amount of time before that becomes a huge problem.
On the job. I'm on the job.
3, 2, 1, 0. Pull against them. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. They're ignoring them. Here's this area over here. No, that's it. That's it. Is that it? Just repair. Let's repair. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Korgal got killed too easily there. Are we not able to kill? Thank you very much. Oh, I know our sacred groves are being desecrated. I'm watching it pretty intently, my dear. Though frankly, this wasn't as... Oh no, I mean... Why did they walk away? Why did they just gave up that capital? I mean, that barracks. Yeah. Because that group... can't let the salt take over me here, but that was irritating to witness. One thing I could do... What can I still do to make this game work here? There's no point in researching at this point. So I think what we can do here is maybe... Okay, so there goes Manaroth. Okay, yeah, because we still unfortunately have immense pressure on just about every side. I'm gonna repair. But luckily, we are lucky that we had both Brigida Bendis and Renaud Mograine go off this way. Because they'll really be able to kind of keep up that defense. At least for a little while longer. Because that'll crash into the orcs. So what... I mean, this Templar Elites wasn't wonderful, but it did pretty solidly. It did okay. .425. We can only shoot it once. Still think a precision ultimate weapon could be good. Of course. Oh, well, that's because... Okay, that's because he died. That's fine. I'm trying to think, because he really hasn't taken enough damage, Ragema, for any of these kind of ideas of mine to really seem feasible, if that makes sense. And I would like at least 600. So I can double tap a barracks and hopefully take it out. Because even as something as like me being able to take out his middle barracks, all of a sudden that gives me an avenue to potentially get some stuff done. Yeah, see, that, though, is going to be a massive issue. Yeah. I mean, that's a decent push, actually. Weaver Red only had 9 research. Weaver Red was fascinating to watch.
I'm on the job.
Ready for action. I await your
Yeah. Well, we went down swinging, but we went down, unfortunately. Yeah, because this little group, unfortunately, the little guys that could is just not going to be enough to push it out here. And I think it's all relatively clear to see who exactly is going to pull this one out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really just trying to think how exactly, because what I should have done then is probably just hit that one player. I should have gotten my ultimate weapon out sooner, because this barracks was ready to fall for a long, long time. And I think my biggest mistake was just not capitalizing on that and basically doubling down on blowing him out of the water. Because we could have done that. It's certainly not within our ability. It wasn't impossible for us to not win this. So, yeah, because they're going to be pushing in, but Manaroth is going to really just enjoy that 20 HP per second. Just absolutely wild how much damage that can pump out. And here they come. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it really is just, unfortunately, a matter of time. So the AoEs are really, really powerful from the just regular orcs. But 2 barracks against 1 is a difficult check to catch. Yeah, and he's just wiping out Thrall. And just the fact that he can keep dropping Infernals and they give them plus 10 armor, it's tough. Definitely tough to kind of pull out here. Yeah, and Korgal is out of the equation. Solid push and solid defense. Once again, if he'd had even one more barracks, especially if he had 2 barracks, I think he could have won this. Because between the Kodo Beasts and just the chain AoE, and frankly also the terrible base defense of the Fell Orcs, I think the Orcs might have been able to pull it out relatively quickly. Jubathos is also just such a monster. I mean, look at what he's doing to poor Rexhar. Boom, 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 boom. The health is just chipping away. And Yeah, this is kind of like the last big assault from the normal orcs. Because once again, once this lands, it's over. Once Manaroth is there, it's going to be nigh impossible to hold. And yeah, unfortunately, there goes Rexar. Cold Fuente, Código Fuente is like putting up a really good fight. Oh my god, we were able... He was able to take out the middle because we weakened it. Once again, it just shows you why you can't just like tap out. And I know there have been games where that's clearly been kind of a problem for me, but like it can really work. Yeah, Código Fuente. And so, as per usual, it was close for a while, but I think, just that my failed gamble against the orcs, and once again, not using the ultimate weapon is really kind of, I would argue, one of my biggest weaknesses as a player. Because it's there, it's so powerful, and, I always kind of feel bad using it, but that's what it's there for, is the thing. So, where did Manaroth go? Oh, did he just, like, smite it with his, That must have been it. He must have just smitten and smote it. Yeah, so it's gone to the end game now. Pretty tough. Alright, hopefully they're gonna leave before this arrives. I don't think that's necessarily true, but we all have. I think Red just had kind of a rough beginning, because I can see what his strategy was, and I don't think the strategy is bad, but I always think it's super dangerous to ignore unit upgrades for that long. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you guys a win this time around, but if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't hesitate to join the Neutral Army. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.